Hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome back to the Pokémon Master Challenge. It has been a little while since I last streamed, but that doesn't matter. Our progress is retained and quite frankly, it's about time that we just move on and continue playing. Last time we got our first gym badge and I actually can't remember, I probably should have checked if we, well, you never mind, I was gonna say if we went to the ruins. We did, we have an unknown right here. What one did I actually catch? J. For Jesus, you should like the stream and follow the channels. Oh, good self-plug. Anyway, I don't know if I've beaten every trainer from just previous here. I'll just double check that real quick. But yeah, so far we have like only 2 members of our team. I still have more to go. I am currently working in the background about what I want to do for one of my team members. It's a wee bit complicated. It'll all make sense soon enough. I don't believe we're getting any new team members today, so Quilava and Zubat are all we got here so far. So let me just quickly backtrack a little bit here. I did check here for items. Yes, I did. This guy wanted to buy a thing. I'm pretty sure I've done everything I need to do in this area. Like, yeah, you've got nothing for me. Let's give youngster Joey a call.
Joey here. Oh, Adam, you doing well? I'm checking out Daddy's moves and devising some strategies. When I come up with a good one, let's battle. Alright, later.
So, no rebattle from him at the minute, at least anyway. Liz. Just go. Oh, because she's on my route. Okay. I don't think I have any rebattles handy at the minute. Yep, they're both on this route. So, we'll just ignore those guys for now. I am going to cherry pick my phone contacts a little bit in later times. I actually didn't bring up the list of things I need to do, but it turns out you can only have 10 people in your contact list, so I need to cherry pick that a little bit. Did I battle you as well? I guess I did, alright. Well, let's move on with this cave, which I actually don't know the name of this cave. Union Cave. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. Let's go. Also, I do like that this is the first Pokemon game that has the indication of what route you've just entered or what location you've just entered. As I've been playing through Gold and Silver in my spare time, just to get a little bit of progress in those, and they don't have those, so it's nice to see that this is the first one that had it. There's actually a lot of like unique things that started right here, and from playing Gold and Silver to playing Crystal, I'm noticing like the slight changes between them, at least. So like I'm pretty sure like that trainer is like right here in like Gold and Silver. But let's continue on. Whoa, what a surprise! I didn't expect to see anyone here. So we're probably gonna have a whole bunch of like rock types in here. And I only have Zubat and Quilava, and I really want Zubat to not die because I looked up friendship evolutions in this game, and they're a pain in the ass. So any opportunity where I can prevent Zubat from dying, we will. Let's go with Supersonic. Oh, that's right. Wasn't my strategy the struggle strat? It's gonna be a while before I can start to do it again, but we will do it. If I have to. Until at least Zubat can get some moves of their own that can actually do some good damage. And I think I said, like, you know, I'll still try and maintain my intended method of, like, my intended playthrough of not using items mid-battle, but I think I've also, for the sake of getting friendship evolutions done, like, I think I'm pretty much just gonna toss that out the window. I don't really care. I'd rather just get the evolutions done without losing points for having Pokemon faint. And especially Zubat, where their only attack is Leech Life, and Supersonic, it's like, you know, I think I can be excused a little bit. I didn't realize that Supersonic had worn off already. I don't actually know. Maybe I should bring Zubat's page up and see when they get an attack that is useful, because she is struggling in her fights. Zubat, there you are. Zubat gets her next attack at level 12. Oh, well, that's handy. Yeah, Supersonic again. Yeah, because she's not doing super great. And like I could swap out, I guess. I do try to maintain the one Pokemon so they get all the EXP and all the stupid stat experience, but with so much more game to go, I'm pretty sure like splitting up stat experience isn't going to be that detrimental. I might just do it. What kind of moves do you have, Quilava? Ember tackles Leer and Smokescreen. Okay. I mean, Ember would be neutral, I believe. Or maybe it's not. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can hold out for a couple more turns. It hasn't hit itself once, which is fantastic. Still being bound. No. Come on, hit yourself at least once for me. Alright. Let's switch over to Kolava. We don't have a very powerful team at the minute. I mean, our levels are alright because we've only focused on 2 Pokemon, but at the same time, not having other oh good, no, you hit yourself. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, well, it didn't matter then. I should have brought an additional drink. No big glass bottle today, I'm afraid. I'm gonna have to run straight out of this cave and go and heal again right away after this. At least it only seems to know Tackle and Bind, so I'm not entirely worried. I should also, I forgot to bring up Poke Earth and see where we are. We're in Union Cave. Just in case we have new Pokemon to catch in here. Gen 2. And we are playing Crystal version, which apparently has different encounters during the day and the night, so night has that. And that's 194. Have to bear with me here, like I am looking at very tiny windows so that I can fit both my chats on. Okay, so I already have Wooper, so that's fine. So there's no new encounters I can find at the minute that I can see. Zubat level 12 and gets Bite, so she might actually be able to fight a bit better now at least. I'm beaten big time. Alright, back out. Here we go, back out and heal. Probably gonna be a lot of this, to be fair. Actually, we might be getting a team member today. I guess it... No, well, we'll see. We'll see how long this stream goes. I don't really know what to expect. There is a lot of winging it happening in tonight's stream. I feel like I need to get my planning a bit better. I feel like when I'm like in my prep stages for a lot of these crystal streams, I'm kind of like, I don't really know what's happening, what I should be expecting. I'll be honest with you, it's because the team I've prepped, there's a lot of variables that are difficult to account for. And I don't really know how I'm going to do it, if that makes sense. I'm trying not to spoil what it is. I don't want to tell you what my team are, what my team is. I don't want to tell you what my teams are for the other games either until I'm about ready to do so. Because right now, like, I will be fully transparent. From my other 2 playthroughs, I have beaten Pokemon Silver completely. I have done everything in that game I need to do. And in Pokemon Gold, I have reached Ecruteak City. And I'm pretty happy with the teams I have in both of those games. I had to do a little bit of work in Silver to assist with Pokemon Gold's teams. Again, I'll explain all this at a later time. But for right now, this is the one that has had the most... Oh yeah, I forgot this is a trainer fight. Let's see, how does Bite do against a rock type? Yeah, neutral is what I was hoping for. Much better. Okay. Just gonna get slowly stronger, are they? Like level 6 and level 8 probably. If I'm right as well, Bite is considered a special move in this generation because it's Dark type, so it eventually won't be very good for Zubat to know this move. Let's see. Yeah, when it gets to its final stage evolution, its special attack is going to be lower by 20 base points, which isn't a big difference, but I think Bite is the best move that Zubat can learn that's Dark. Excuse me. So I don't think we're going to bother keeping it on her eventually. She'll keep it for a long time, but like I have like my team pre-planned, I have my movesets pre-planned. There's a couple of like little variables in there where I'm like, oh well, depending on this I might go with that, depending on that I might go with this. There's a lot of variables. It's really hard to plan for this series compared to yellow and red and blue, just because there's so many variables this time around. I'm wondering if it's going to be the same for like Generation 3. But, I don't know. We'll see how she goes. I'm already like thinking like way too far ahead. Like we haven't even gotten our second gym badge in Gen 2 and I'm thinking like 3 gens ahead, essentially. And as a reminder, like, this is a Pokemon Master Challenge. Like, this is a series where I'm going to be catching them all. The reason I'm not catching the Gen 1 Pokemon is that we've already caught them all. And eventually I just plan to trade them over from Generation 1 to fill the Pokedex, since I've already done that work. And I mean, like, it could maybe be quicker to catch some of them along the way. But the point of the series is I catch them from their respective regions. And I know that eventually in this game, like, this isn't a spoiler, this game has been out since the year of 2000. But we eventually will go to Kanto in this game. And I'm technically not counting that as Kanto because it's still in a Generation 2 cartridge. So, like, there's gonna be Pokemon that we can catch only in the Kanto region in the Generation 2 games that are Generation 2 Pokemon. It's a big problem with these games. So they're still gonna count as Johto Pokemon from the Johto region. Keeps confusing my Pokemon, I'm seriously upset about that. Well, I have a Zubat with Supersonic, and you're gonna be upset. Fire Breather Bill. With a coughing. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Let's do exactly what he said and see what happens. He's like, oh, I'm so mad! First the wild ones and now the one in your ball! Hell yeah. Alright, Zubat, let's bite! And it flinched, hell yeah. Nice. The confusion didn't even do anything to you, my guy. Like, that was all me. And another coughing. I'm coughing! We get another flinch into another KO? No. Not doing a lot of damage anyway. I mean, it's level 6, of course it's not doing a lot of damage. I'm getting lucky on those, like, damage rolls. I don't know what way it works, like, sometimes it feels like the damage is always consistent, and sometimes it feels like it varies, and I'm pretty sure, like, with the way the game is programmed, it is meant to vary, like, the damage output. But, like, I don't know, like, there's so many times where it doesn't feel like that. At least Zubat can hold her own now that she has one move that's actually decent. I really find it, like, I understand that they have to have, like, one cave theme, but I just attribute this specific cave song with the unknown area. Even though when you're actually in the unknown area, as I mentioned in the last stream, it's like, oh, I didn't realize it was different sound. I haven't been talking to any of these trainers for rematches. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. I have a rival? He looks like he's well put together. Slowpoke! Oh. That's actually good for Zubat. We get a super effective move on this. With our new Dark type, which is super effective on Psychic types. That didn't do a whole lot. And that won't do a whole lot. Oh, maybe we could Leech Life him for some free healies. Get the super effective out of that. Alright, like what? Yeah, 2 HP. That's not really worth it. Yee! Oh, it's critical hit. Okay. Please go down. Thank you. Okay, good stuff. My poor Pokemon. Oh, I should really, okay, well, first, what I really will do is... Oh, I forgot I haven't organized my... I've only got one potion after this. Let's see. Let's give Zubat the berry because I don't want it to get close to KOing itself. Let's reorganize because I don't like these all being in different orders. So I have a very like a specific format for my like recovery items and stuff. It's pretty much just follows like the way the current games do it. So like potions are on top and then like sort of other held items come next. Let's see. So I'm gonna do Antidote and Paralyze Heal sort of go in there, and then Poison Cure. So Paralyze Cure. So I like to do it in the same order as well. So Paralyze Heal and then Antidote. So Paralyze here, Heal, Antidote. You know, it's Paralyze and Poison. And we got Confusion, Miracle Seed. So those are held items by type. Repel, I guess they're gonna go higher. Why do I have a Repel? And then an X attack, actually, you can stay there. So yeah, that's a wee bit more organized for not a whole lot of necessary... Like, I didn't really need to do that. Like, we don't have a whole lot of items. TM39, what is this? What are you? Swift. We also have Flash and Mudslap. Another Zubat. Look, it's brother. Kill your brother. Its left wing on the flapping animation looks so tiny. I assume it's just because they're like restrained by like the pixel size that they have to work with. And an X-Defend. Alright. It's not bad. See if I can bring up the thing relevant to what I'm about to talk about here. 1 second. It was a while ago that I looked this up, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it easily. Delete. Oh yeah, let's talk to these trainers that I missed. I hear roars from deep inside the cave. Ooh. Well, it's a Sunday, and unfortunately, most of the time I stream as a Sunday. Because streaming at any other time is difficult for me. Okay, I don't need this. Sorry, I was gonna look up something to tell you guys a thing, but then I found a whole bunch of things. I'm like, I could just delete that. Right, where are we? So this one before then. Ah, here we go. So I think I found this on Reddit, but it was like a little guide about friendship evolutions. Hello, Brisk. And so it notes down like when your Pokemon has a certain level of friendship, like it evolves at the friendship level of 220, and the maximum friendship level is 255. Now these are hidden stats, and in Generation 2, like it just takes a long time to get there, basically. And we will need that for Zubat. So to get it all the way up to level 220, you gotta do various this, stats, and others. You can hear roars from deep inside the cave. A lot of people talk about that. Like, it's kind of interesting. I never would talk to NPCs after I fight them. So it's good to see that there was actually, like, hints, and one guy explicitly said Friday, towards what you can find here on a Friday. Because with having a clock, there's now daily and weekly events, and I don't know how many of those we're actually going to be able to show off in the series, but so far I don't think I've shown off many. I'm not leaving until my Pokemon get tougher. But basically, my Zubat will need to evolve eventually, and there's different methods that are good for it, and X items are one that are only useful under 200. So usually I would sell these, but if I use these, we get 1 point towards our friendship. Not much else more to it, but I'm just going to use them just so we can get those points. Okay, and that's them used. But I'll be referring to this a lot whenever it comes to leveling up and evolving that Zubat. Pretty nice thumbnail, very cool, very swag, I like it, thank you. It took me ages, like one of the reasons I took so long to make a stream, as I mentioned in the Discord, is like I couldn't think of a thumbnail idea. And I had that concept in my head for a while, and I'm like, I don't know if it'll look very good. I seem to be leaning into like using the sprites a lot more for the thumbnails for Generation 2, and I think they look nice. I think the Gen 1 sprites make it, like, not as appealing to click on, but I think the Gen 2 ones do a good job, so I might stick with that as a theme. I think I do want to still keep them all unique and not make it always sprite-looking, but I figured I can kind of make a nice-looking one with a couple Slowpokes and a couple Team Rockets, and it would look pretty good. The only thing is I think it looks a bit dark, but, you know, I think if you see it on a bigger screen, like if you're on the YouTube homepage or something like that, then it still catches your eye, and I think that's a good thumbnail. So, I'm happy with it. Took me a while to make it and put it together. What I always really like is whenever I can think of a thumbnail in concept in my head and then go, right, I know exactly how I want to make that. And that was one where it's like, I didn't know what I wanted to make, and then when I finally knew what I wanted to make, I was like, I don't know the best way to put this together. But I just tinkered around with it, and after a while got it exactly how I wanted it to look. Anyway, not that anyone else cares, but anyway, that's my thumbnail process. Vulpix. Level 9. I'm going to supersonic this one. I'm not going to supersonic any of them. The dark makes the Team Rocket sprite stick out. Is striking actually good? Oh, good to hear. I appreciate that feedback, by the way. Because I knew what I wanted was like... Because like for this next section of the game, there isn't a whole lot going on. So I knew it had to be like about Team Rocket, especially since, you know, they come back and there was such a huge prevalence in the first generation. And it's like, for anyone else who's played the Pokemon games, they know Team Rocket is not that exciting. But it's like, for like lore reasons and context reasons, it's like, gotta make it feel exciting at least anyway. Well, thank you for the feedback. I hope things are well with you. It's been a little while since I've made anything. I did upload a video, but it is also a video that is super outdated, so I don't expect anyone to actually watch it. I just wanted to finish it for the sake of finishing it. I have to reorganize my inventory with this. For those of you watching the stream, I'm talking about a video that I uploaded about Sonic Frontier's first DLC, which came out in March of 2023. Yes, I'm a slow creator. No, I don't care. It's much more relaxing to not care. Does it hinder me creatively, or not, maybe not creatively, but does it hinder me in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for? Results, I guess? Yes. Again, do I care? No, not really. I dropped off caring about the numbers a long time ago. I always said I never did, but like, there's always that thing deep down where you're like, oh, I hope I get more views. Like, I still do, but like, I don't care if I do now. Because I have my job, but I'm content. I'm not trying to make YouTube my job anymore. I think I realized as I got old... Hello, you weren't here in Gold and Silver. I finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. Yeah, we do need to come back here when we get other things, other abilities. Poison cure. Okay, that can just stay where it is. I don't think there's anything new in this area. I think it's the same as the previous route. Route 33. Oh no, this has got different things in the area. Okay, let's see. Pokemon Crystal at nighttime. There's nothing new here that we need. Oh. Anthony? You want me to battle you? That's such a fucking random reference to bring up. It's not anything that I've seen, but I've heard the Grumps quote it plenty. And if you know, you know. Okay, I'm kind of worried that Zubat's gonna get knocked out here. Rock. Oh. Let me refer back to the image. So getting KO'd is -1 point. That's not too bad. The X items are +1 point each. So I guess I'm not losing that much. I always just feel like fainting is losing a lot more points. Alright, well, Kolava. He does have Rock Throw though, so I could actually lose this fight. Probably should have went to the Pokemon Center first. Yeah, that's okay damage, just... Oh fuck, I forgot to... Oh god! I might lose! Smoke screen. Rock Throw already has like a bad accuracy. Never mind. Alrighty then. Well, none of these Pokemon are going to be able to do anything. Do I don't think I have any revives. Yeah. Well. Your accuracy's meant to be worse. I haven't saved either, so like, I would have to undo everything that I've done to reset my game. Oh good, you missed the tackle. I'll just lower your attack plenty so my level 2 Fanpy can kill you with a tackle, I'm pretty sure is all it has. Writing, practicing writing for something I want to make. Comics and animations. Oh, nice! Very cool. Well, I hope those go well. Here it is, a level 2 Fanpy. Well, I can survive 2 hits, at least. Anyway, let's use tackle with our level 2 Fanpy. Here we go! Neat. I don't want to reset. I also just don't want to like save frequently just to make sure that I don't have these sort of things happen. How much money did I lose? Did it tell me? Let's just keep an eye on this. It didn't tell me. What the fuck? Well, I don't have any choice. I've just realized that, like... Hang on, let me refresh my Twitch. Okay, cool. For some reason, like, my Twitch preview was saying that my offline screen was still showing even though it said I was live, so I don't know, just to refresh it there and it's still working, so that's good. Everything's still alive. Twitch is fine. I believe. Right, well anyway. That went poorly. I have to go back through the cave. Sorry, everyone. Why do they have to find the one rock-type user that has actually rock-type moves on his Pokemon? Right, well what we're going to do then is skip past him. And... I don't know, because I don't know how we're supposed to beat him. Both of my Pokemon are weak to rock-types. And I use my berry as well. Oh, is there anything in this hole? There might have been something in that hole previously and I've already picked it up. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be really my thing, but that concept that you're doing for it is good. Like, that's a cool concept. Because, like, Doctor Who, I feel like, has all the makings of something that could be, like, could be exactly what you're saying. I think it's, you know, the same as, like, a lot of IPs where, like, after a while, there are people that want... Oh, shit, I've trapped myself. I'm gonna save right here, so if he does catch me... Probably should have saved before I tried to pass his path, but... There we go. Right, let's give him another go. Alright, basically we need Supersonic to work and for him to hit himself a bunch of times. But yeah, it's one of those IPs where it's like, I'm sure as it's gone on, people really just wanted to have like those grittier and more mature like stories and events and blah 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 blah. It's like, whenever I watch it, I'm like, there's a lot of like really interesting themes to it. I'm like, I'm surprised it's in a show that's kind of aimed towards a younger audience. And then you see like certain other, like, some of the writing in Doctor Who episodes that I've seen and some of the concepts in those darker episodes become really fucking goofy, and it's just like, yeah, this is why I considered it lame as hell for like most of my life. And for context purposes, like, in case anyone's wondering, like, I don't watch Doctor Who myself. I have only seen episodes here and there because Matthew had shown them to me. But I have no interest in the show in myself in any way. And watching those episodes never really swayed that opinion into another direction. Come on, hit yourself. No! Survive! Yes! Bite! There we go. We got him a chomp. That's not as scary. I'm still gonna use Supersonic on it though. I'm not gonna use Supersonic on it though. Why does that keep happening? Low kick is weak. You know what? I'm going to try and stick to my guns and not use a potion. But we will switch out to Kolava. What the fuck? Jesus. Can we get a burn and take down your attack power, please? I know that was a critical hit, but Jesus. If we can get this low enough, then maybe Zubat will be able to take it out on its next turn. It does outspeed. Ooh, okay, never mind. It's a Kolava job after all. Yeah, no, I get that. Not to draw the comparisons, but like, that was Sonic fans for a long time, and even to this day, still a lot of Sonic fans are the same way, but, oh! Our egg is hatching right here. Togepi! Togepi! I will not be using Togepi on this team, but, as a little spoiler for the reveal at a later time, I did use Togepi in one of my other teams. Hi, Liz. Hi, what? Hi, Tanya. How are you? This is Liz. I'm fine, but I'm bored silly. Huh? Wrong number? Oops, sorry. I was like, did something happen to my save file that my name got changed? I got like very concerned for a second there. No, it's still me. It legitimately got me. I thought that something had broken in my game. Hello. It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard. Aren't I a good Samaritan? Yes, you are, fellow in suspicious clothing. Okay. We need to buy some items and heal our team. It is, yeah. I think just fandoms in general, like after a while, like nothing's ever going to stay the same whenever like the corporate people at the top want changes and then the writing staff change and people making the thing change. Like it's never ever going to be the same people because there's always people in and out of the job. So, you know, these things just sort of happen. Let's see. Forgot that I had 2 of those. I'll just leave a space open. Why not? Zubat Kolava. Yeah, this is all we got for now. I do need a Pokemon that can... Maybe not. Doctor Who didn't go the way of the Simpsons responsible where it got worse this time went on. It's more like someone deliberately took a giant chicken over and ruined it on purpose. Oh, I will say, apparently The Simpsons has been getting amazing since like season 33 and onwards, and I will say when I did my little thing during COVID where I was like watching a whole bunch of series and that included The Simpsons from start to finish, when I got to like season 20 something, like I think it was like the 25s and up or maybe like 27 and up, I started to really get into it again. Like there was episodes in there I was like, that was a really good episode. And like in the 30s specifically, like yeah, a lot of those episodes are actually really hitting hard. The Simpsons is coming back, I gotta say. Like it's surprising. I heard that the latest series, series 36, has a really good like first episode, and like I've heard about it, and I'm like, that's a great concept, and I really want to watch it. I just haven't sat down to watch it yet. So Doctor Who might also get its renaissance at some point. You just gotta be patient and tell them what they want. Unfortunately, I think it's probably gonna be harder with Doctor Who than say Sega, you know, for example, because the BBC are a bunch of big bastard cunts, you know, for lack of a better way to explain them. Right. I must admit that this next portion of the game, this next step of the game, this next portion of the game, if you're not talking to every fucking, like, person, it's actually kind of like, it's kind of, what's the word? It's unclear, is basically the word I'm trying to say, but like in a more like asinine way. Because, like, you've got this guy blocking the gym. Do you know about Slowpoke Tail? I heard it, Stacy. Aren't you glad I told you that? No. So you can't get in the gym. You can't get into the well. And, like, anyone who's played the game in the past knows you need to go in the well. But, like, until you go into this specific building and talk to Kurt, you can't go in the well. And I feel like every time I replay Gold and Silver, I forget that. because I remember when I was playing through Silver, I actually got lost. I was like, what do I do? How do I progress? Because I just figured Kurt just did the Pokeballs, and I was like, I don't want to go get Pokeballs right now. Anime, you want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. It's been 2 seconds. I do hope I was a Doctor Who, but the ratings are further in the gutter than it's ever been before, including the first time I got cancelled. Yeah, but I think Doctor Who is going to be one of those things that persists forever, unfortunately. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I want to go buy some items. Everything I can sell that I don't want. Oh, we should store these, because I don't have any rock or grass types on my team. I'm not going to have any grass or rock types on my team that I can think of right at the minute. So these are just taking up space, but they are good items to keep. But I should buy potions, because I don't think I've got any. I don't know how I'm doing for Pokeballs, but I don't really seem to have the money. 12. Okay, we'll buy 3. Getting KO'd probably didn't help. I don't know how much money I lost, it didn't tell me. I'm pretty sure it told you in Gen 1. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't tell you here. Let me store those 2 items because it will... Can I just say this woman's sprite has always confused me? Like, the side sprite is fine, but like... I don't know why, but she always looks so wide. Like, those little black dots at the bottom left and right look like her legs, I'm assuming. Like, I guess she's like wearing an apron or something? But, I don't know, there's just something about it, it looks strange to me. I can't explain it. Okay, let's put away the Miracle Seed and the Hard Stone. Okay, let's go to the well and do what the thumbnail is suggesting. Keep Zubat in the lead because, well, just level difference really. Right, let's give this a quick save. Oh, I should go talk to the guy that beat me up and see if he wants my phone number. Oh, okay. So this is a guy that tells you about, like a swarm mechanic. So like, some of the later generations have a mechanic where, at random times you can have, I guess swarms of Pokemon where like one Pokemon's encounter rate is like boosted, and that Pokemon might have been someone that never actually appeared on that route originally. So that is that mechanic, but here in Generation 2, I didn't know this existed until recently. Nope. Accidentally muted myself. Hey there, Adam. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. I can't be helped. Adam, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Alrighty. I've got Zubat up front. And... It's interesting how like Team Rocket is a Generation 1 thing, but it's Generation 2 that gave them their own theme, even though like they're such a much lesser presence in this game.
Darn, I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you.
Rattata. Let's see. I was thinking about becoming a PNG tuber. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go for it. That is honestly just my outlook on things. Like, if there's something you want to do, like, just go ahead and try it. Within reason, like, do things that are not illegal and do things that are safe. And being a YouTuber, is something that you can just go for at any time, and being a specific kind of YouTuber is also a thing you can go for at any time. Go for it. I occasionally think about like just continuing my channels the way I am, but without facecam, because it just saves a lot of hassle. But I don't know. I don't think it necessarily makes the video worse, but I also don't think it makes it necessarily better. I mean, it does. Like, if I'm watching like a Markiplier video, like I will look at the webcam like a lot. I just think it depends on what your intention is behind the channel. Like, there's a couple channels I watch where it's a couple. I mean, it's like Game Grumps and Smitty. But like a couple channels where I watch where there is no face cam, and it's totally fine. It works for that channel. I think for someone like me that has been doing face cam this entire time, going without one feels weird. And then there's sometimes a series where I'll do it and I'll go like, I don't think this needs a face cam. I think it almost makes it better that I don't. So like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I actually quite like that one doesn't have a face cam. And there was a new video that I recorded there pretty recently. I haven't uploaded it or edited it. I literally just recorded it like a week ago, where I chose not to use face cam in it. And I think that's going to make it a much more engaging series. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's good about YouTube. Otherwise, I might have actually took off at one point in my life. But I'm just doing things that feel right and feel fun. Is you really got to come out of the gate swinging these days? I don't think so. Like, I think that's what stops a lot of people, and that's what's stopping you if that's what you think, because as someone who's been doing it this long, like, let me put it this way, it doesn't matter when you start, you're not going to get anywhere, and you're definitely not going to get anywhere by just refusing to start. So the best thing to do is just start. What's the worst that's going to happen? Just do it, and do it because it's fun, and that's all that will matter. And make sure that, like, you know, you always hear it, but like make sure it's something you're passionate about. Like, you know, this series, for example, this Master Challenge series is something that I was passionate about, which is why I was able to keep it up for so long in Generation 1. I've slowed down here in Gen 2 because of like mental blocks of like thumbnails and titles and stuff, and like for behind the scenes like planning, like a lot of the stuff for Generation 1 was very well planned out. For this, I haven't really planned out as much as detailed as I could be, so like I'm sort of second guessing myself a lot more, and then just, you know, the usual thing of just not having time. And then like the other stuff, like I finally uploaded a video for the first time in ages, and it was more Sonic Frontiers, but it's like the reason I'm trying to get that out now is to get it all out before Shadow Generations, because I want to make that a series, just like it did with Frontiers. But like, again, it's like I need the time and the motivation to make these videos, and sometimes you just don't. I just choose not to do it, and it's like, if I choose to do it when I don't want to, it's not going to be as fun. I need that motivation to hit me, and that honestly makes it a much more enjoyable experience. Like, finishing that video, despite how long it was much more enjoyable because I just finally went, you know what, I just want to sit down and do it. My problem is when I finish a project, I usually go, I'm content, I'm finished. Like, that's what happened with the Mario Kart videos. They're all rendered and ready to go, 6 videos ready to be uploaded. I just need to make thumbnails, and that's all that's being waited on. But because I haven't done that, and I'm sitting here going like, but I've done everything I need to do, they haven't been made. Yeah. You gotta be careful with that motivation thing. Super potion. If not a PNG YouTuber, just upload videos about whatever I'm doing. It's nice to be playing shitty cover songs and games and shit. There's some blocks and shit and fucking Minecraft. I mean, yeah, honestly, like, just do whatever you fancy uploading. Like, that's what my original channel was just uploading whatever the hell I wanted. I made this newer channel just as a more dedicated attempt to make a specific thing, which was like Let's Play content and like eventually like skits and stuff if I wanted to do it. That would hopefully be the basis of a proper YouTube channel going forward. And though I never took off, you know, I just continued with that mentality, like, this is what I want to do, here's what I'm going to keep on doing. And like ultimately just made this channel like, I'll upload whatever I feel like doing. It has a bit more direction than what my original channel did, but my original channel was like random videos of myself, random skits that I did of myself, Let's Play videos, like Sonic animations where it was like built on a Sonic scene creator. Like that's how long it was. Like it's, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff that you can upload for like your entire life. And eventually you'll find what it is that you want to upload often. But just do it for a while and see what you fancy doing the most. Like I definitely sort of flip-flop between like the animation things, making videos myself, gameplay, and eventually settled on gameplay is like my favorite thing to do, but I still dabble in the other things now and again. I would still do animation if it wasn't so time consuming and like my standard for it is a lot higher. But yeah, just do whatever you feel like, Brisk. Is that an oversized beanie or is your head small? It's probably just a bit bigger. Also, weird fucking question to ask, by the way, because asking if someone's head small is just kind of a weird kind of dick thing to say, but no, my head is probably normal sized. Haven't measured it, mind you, but it's probably normal sized. I think the beanie's just big. Because, I don't know. I have beanies that fit on my head really tightly, and I think they're awful, so getting a slightly bigger beanie is actually quite nice. But hey, I hope your head is normal sized. Thank you, random commenter. Let's see then, how are we doing? I think we're okay. I think we can just go ahead and take on this last chap here. What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. I've only got one dude, my dude, coughing. But you're not wrong though, Brisk. Like there is like a barrier to entry these days where like you do sort of have to have like a level of quality where you're not just uploading just anything. Like there's got to be like a bit of purpose to it or a bit of production to it. I think again going back to like people have this really like silly mentality where because of how much production is behind current like massive channels, they need to have the best equipment, or they need to have the best editing, or they need to have the best quality. It's like, no, like honestly, the best thing you need for quality is as long as you've got like 720p video, that's good. But like having a good microphone is the best thing. Having better audio quality than a lot of other people is going to put you ahead of other people. So really just like buy a like, it gets shit on these days, but like as a good like basic microphone, a Blue Yeti is fine. You know, that kind of thing. You could even buy a cheaper microphone, but basically just don't get a microphone that sounds like the Xbox 360 lobbies of 2007. And you're probably off to a good start. Make anything, like as long as you have a basic understanding of sound balancing as well, where you don't peak the microphone and I don't know, just do like a little bit of research on it. Or again, like just start, because eventually you'll learn these things over time and get better at them, because everyone starts out shit. Like that's the thing you need to remember as well, is no one was making bangers on their first uploads, or if they have been, it's because they knew someone already who sort of taught them how to make videos. Like no one just went into it being the king of YouTube. So just work at it, and eventually over time, you'll find your way. Anyway, this has been Adam's Motivational Speeches. Like and subscribe. So I guess we're on to this now then, huh? Let's see. My Doctor Who animations aren't even going to be full motion animation. It's kind of like a slideshow, except the important action bits is alright. It's just that my desk is right by a wall, so it's echoey. But you see, that's where you gotta like get creative with it. Like sticking stuff up to sort of like block that sound. Like I've got a blanket here right now, for example. It's like just, you know, even if you like position it behind the microphone, that might help. Like, I don't know. There's a whole lot of people, especially whenever I was like experimenting with different channels, like when I was making my like MLP fan animation channel, like a lot of the people I was getting to voice on that project were just amateur like voice actresses and actors that were just interested in the medium, and they would just like wrap like a sock around their microphone or like put some blankets below it, you know, anything, wrap it, like doing all sort of creative things to try and make the sound as nice as possible. Just get creative with it until it sounds good. And even if it doesn't, like, again, you can start off with having bad audio, just, you know, make sure you can improve it over time. Right, I could probably do with having wing attack or something by now. I don't know when Zubat learns a flying type move. Level 27, neat. Good to know, good to know. At least Bite is still doing decent damage. Like, before I bought a Blue Yeti, the microphone I was using, like, just before I started, like, this main channel, the WeeAddy channel, like, I was still uploading to my old WeeAddy 31 channel. The microphone I chose to use was a Rock Band 2 microphone, like a USB microphone, and for it to sound good, it had to be right here in my face. And that was really awkward to set up, but I did it. I also recorded my face cam with a with a 3DS with the front-facing camera. You can make things work. You just gotta get creative. And I remember like recording those videos in my mom's kitchen and having to be like a 15-minute video, like stopping because the 3DS has a 10-minute recording timer, like limit. So whenever you got there, it's like, oh no, my face cam. Okay, guys, 1 second. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the face cam is back. All right, let's continue. Like, it's a really funny like charm to those videos, even though like they're privated now on my old channel. But like, just really like cobbling together whatever you can to make the videos that you want to make is very fun and endearing. A friend I know makes shitpost videos and sometimes he uses his voice in them. So for Christmas, I bought him my same microphone and also some foam wall pads. Oh, cool. I've considered getting like the foam pads on my wall because like I feel like in this house it could be useful. Although I think with the way my audio settings are is you can't even really tell. I don't think it's that echoey in this living room. I have enough random shite around that the sound is pretty good in here. But it's mainly for like if I get loud, I don't want my neighbors to be annoyed. But I think I've gotten away with it. I've been here for nearly 2 years and I haven't had one night of, hey, you're too loud, shut the fuck up. So I think we're getting away with it. I think. I could be misinterpreting my neighbors entirely. And again, before I started streaming, I could hear them outside and they were really loud. So, I don't know. I'm also like, with the way I have to sit, like where my sofa is, like behind me is just a window. So I'm sure I'm noisy to anyone outside walking by, but thankfully, just talking isn't that loud. It's when I start getting louder, overreactive. So like if I played like a horror game or something, I'm sure that's where I might get some complaints. I don't know. We'll see, because my living room is on the left side, so I have a whole like door, hallway, thick wall, and then neighbor's house. So like there's a lot of barriers between me and them, so I think I'll be alright. And then on my left side is nothing, so I don't have to worry about neighbors on either direction really. It's mainly the window I think is going to be the thing that lets out the most noise. But I've had no one bitch about it yet, so we're gonna keep on going. Weedle. Let's see, right. Also, yeah, voice acting is my biggest problem for managing. I gotta get mostly people from across the pond to do it. Laying hours, the pool of candidates. Yeah, I mean, it depends. You have to remember as well, like, a lot of people, I think over time, now there's gonna still be people that will do it for free, but like, a lot of people nowadays will not really do a project for free. And you gotta be willing to accept that. Like, there's probably gonna have to be some sacrifices made where you either start paying someone, even if it's a little bit, or you get someone who is willing to do it for free, but maybe doesn't have the better quality, or maybe the better experience. I was very lucky that with my animation series that like everyone had like good quality and they were all really enthusiastic and they were all willing to do it for free. And like, I feel really bad that I never like made anything with them. I do also feel sort of better that I didn't waste their time because, you know, between doing that project, I was also their friend. Like, that was, you know, something important to me. So we just had a good time hanging out together. And it's really cool now looking at it because 2 of the people at least that I had on that project are now actual voice actors. So Lizzie Freeman, like, she was going to be Pinkie Pie in my series and now she's an official voice actor. And that's so cool to see that they've gone so far. And Anna Chloe Murray, she is also an official voice actor now. and like it's so wonderful to see how well they go. She was going to be, I believe, Celestia in my series, and maybe I think it was going to be Twilight's like singing voice if I had songs. I don't know. I can't remember. This was all so long ago. Like I started the project when I was like 17, 18, and then I never finished it, and everything sort of fell through. But all of the people that were willing to work with me on that series were so wonderful. Like I feel so bad that I never actually made anything for them, but I was like going into a stage of my life there where I was like starting work for the first time. Like from the ages of 18 to 19, I had nothing to do, and then from 19 onwards, I got my first job, and then I got my YouTube channel all set up for my actual passion, and it's like everything fell through with that series, and it's like I'm sorry to those people. And I've made that clear to them. I think they all sort of understand. But they were all wonderful, and I'm glad that at least two of them that I can know of. I don't know about the rest of them, but at least two of them have gone on to actually become the very things that they were seeking out to do, and that's fantastic. That's so cool. Pomni, yes. She, I don't know if I have any of her actual dialogue, but back whenever she wasn't like an established like channel, and before she became a voice actress, like she had auditioned to be on the MLP series I was doing. So, and I'd picked her as Pinkie Pie, but I don't know if I ever like did anything with just for a couple of them I would make like little like reveal videos like this is the voice actress for blah. And I don't think I did anything for Pinkie, or maybe I did. I think I did like Pinkie, Fluttershy, and one other character in one video, but I don't remember. But yes, her. Right, I should go and heal. Although, I could maybe just wing it, because Lava could take on the last two trainers just fine. And then we go. Let's go for it. Like, I doubt, like, if I was to message her now, as in, like, tweet at her, because she doesn't follow me or anything like that, and, like, I have no personal contact with her anymore because it's been so many years, I doubt she'd remember me, or I'd have to tell her, like, oh, remember this, remember that, and, like, it was this, or maybe I'd have to show her some evidence. But I imagine she doesn't remember me in any way, and I don't expect her to. Like, I was a very small project that never went anywhere, and it was... Oh my god, it was like 10 years ago. Holy shit. Yeah, so I don't imagine... I imagine she has no ill will against me, but, like, I imagine she doesn't really care in either direction. She's got her own life now, and her own projects, her actual job to do, and that's much better than anything. I still follow her on Twitter and stuff because it's exciting to see what like those old people are up to and what they've managed to achieve, and it's like, damn, so proud to see like where you've gone. Ah, you don't have a Scyther in this one. That's interesting. Oh, you're not Bugsy. Oops. Alright, let's save here. And begin our second gym battle. I press A.
I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies.
Starting off with a Metapod. Oh boy, yeah, you've learned a lot, haven't you? Oh yeah. I'm fearful. And Kakuna. I need to check something. And there's the Scyther. Let's see, where am I looking here? Oh yeah. In there, right. My team plans. That's what I thought. Hey, I need to do some investigating. Just hang on a second. Although, I suppose in the meantime I can use Ember. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, interesting. I also want to check. I always love seeing how close the bar is. I am 3 XP from level 18. Damn. Okay, let's see. Right. Pokemon that can learn this move by level up. Ugh, no. Okay, well, at least it can be learned if I need it. But anyway, I was just checking something. But anyway, we have defeated our second gym. I know I didn't pay much attention to Bugsy, but unfortunately with us having Quilava, this became one of the easiest fights we could ever make. Which is, you know, how type advantage works and how gyms work, but, you know. We have gotten our second badge.
Whoa, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge.
Bum 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 bum.
You know the benefits of the Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this.
What is that?
Contains Fury Cutter. If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer your battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it.
I'm sure you did, kid. Anyway, I'm gonna save here for a quick break because I need a quick break. I'm going to just switch the screen. No, I'm gonna leave the screen where it is, but just bear with me a moment here. If you're watching, just take this time to go and get a snack, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever. I will be back in a few minutes to give you the context. I'm also going to the bathroom, so I can't do anything about this. This is a live stream. Hooray! Live! Instead of editing it out, you have to sit here with me and wait. So anyway, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hello. I'm back. I'm back from the depths of hell. Otherwise known as the bathroom. Certainly feels like the depths of hell. Alright. Let me get comfortable again, because my back has been really sore all day, because I'm an old man approaching my 30s, which is fucking crazy. Ay, ay, ay.
I've got my little blanket on me because it's fucking cold.
And I could turn the heating on, but I've had it on already today, and I don't feel like I should put it on again, but I'll probably put it on later. Alright, let's continue. Anything else are deep, many mysteries to be explored.
Study your favorites thoroughly.
Alright, whatever.
Let's move on.
Oh, bad little gym. Well, I say not a bad little gym. It was actually pretty fucking easy little gym, but oh well.
Little Jim.
My name's Little Jim. How you doing? Bum, 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 bum. Right. So let's prep ourselves here. So we've got Quilava out front. Let's put Zubat out front. And we're gonna drop a quick save, for no particular reason. I have no idea. Why would I be saving right now? We don't want anything unexpected like an ambush to happen. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. You're not joking? Then let's see how good you are. I think I've made Martin's voice too cool there. Like, it still had, like, that underlying doopiness to it, but still tried to give him, like, a cool edge, and it's like, that's not the Martin I should be portraying. We've got Ghastly, and a rival fight, by the way. Ghastly out here, first with level 12, okay. Guess we'll just hit it with a bite, shouldn't have too much trouble. Remember, we only have Zubat and Quilava as our only effective members here, so we should really be careful. Why did it outspeed us last time? I guess we could have had equal speed, but if it sends out... Oh, you have a Zubat as well. Okay, so you're now going to have a Crobat each by the end of this. Interesting, interesting. But this guy is going to have his starter, and we got to make sure that we still have Zubat for this, because otherwise I think Quilava's going to struggle. So let's see, Zubat might have to do the entire battle here by herself. Very nice, very nice. Looking good, you're going to hit yourself again. Oh, a flinch, even better. Okay. Now we're on to... Is it going to be a Totodile or a Croconaw? Croconaw. Right. Let's Supersonic you. Let's not... Every time I say it out loud, it never happens. Okay, Water Gun doing relatively good damage. Let's Supersonic. Hit me with another Water Gun. I think I mean, I'm gonna have to just use Bite and hope for big damage. That's not that big. Ooh, I think I'm gonna struggle with this fight, because the only thing I've got on Quilava is Tackle. And that really beefed my Bite, which is special, but physical will be Tackle. Let's go for Leer. Hit yourself, I need an extra turn. Good, extra turn. I'm just gonna go for the Tackle. I considered another Leer there, but I think that's not good enough. It's hitting me. It's hitting me. Ooh, I can. I think we need a critical hit. We are gambling here for this one. Yes! Yes, Quilava! We were not surviving if that critical hit didn't come out. Humph! Useless Pokemon! Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. No, I won because I'm a lucky bastard. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I'm gonna be strong and wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket too. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. But yeah, what a great little moment that was for the critical hit. Really believed in the heart of my Quilava and he pulled through. That was a heart of the cards moment if I've ever seen one. You just have to believe in the heart of the critical hit, and you'll be fine. Very happy with that. Okay, well, let's continue then. So, I need to catch a Pokemon in this next area. Oh, I should actually bring up Poke Earth to see if there's any, like, new ones in this next area. But Azalea Town is all clear, and Team Rocket, all done. We are good. It is nighttime, so we have no new captures in here, from what I can tell.
Hello. The forest is watched over by its protector. Stay out of mischief, or it'll get ya. It'll get you, alright.
That dude was written like the antagonist to a creepypasta written by an edgy 14-year-old.
Addish.
Still more interesting than some of the later antagonists, at least. Venonat. Venonat's a cool Pokemon to find in this area of the game so early. I don't think this is in Gold and Silver, but I could check. Poke Earth is right on the other screen. I thought you were going to talk to me in this one, but apparently not. So we need to get cut. But thankfully, it's not too difficult to get. Again, if you're someone who, like, as a kid, like, didn't really want to talk to all the NPCs, you just wanted to go through and do the battles, you'd get stuck here again as well, like, without talking to this guy. You'd probably figure it out whenever you go down here and find the Farfetch'd, but why is Otter so dark in this game? It's just, you know, limited color palette. Like, it looks like it might be using just the black color. Because they don't have, like, a very dark green. This is Anthony, the hiker. The other day I was watching my Machop eat some berries. It looked like it was enjoying its meal, so I decided to try some. I'm not sure if people should eat that stuff, but it was delicious. Oh yeah, I was battling this unit the other day. It took off when I got distracted by passing a beauty. Learned from my mistakes. Always stay focused on the job at hand. Oh dear. Briscata to the counter. A revive! This early in the game? Damn. Okay, so it's using a bit of black for the shadowing and then, like, the darker color. I mean, Oddish is a very dark color in general anyway. Hello, welcome. I always find this little area weird. Like, is there meant to be something up here? I don't know. Ilex Forest, I think, like, the music really adds to it, but, like, Ilex Forest, like, really feels like a mysterious forest. There's what I'm looking for. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Go for a bite. Surely that won't KO a Paris. There we go. That's super effective? What? But is Paris not like a grass bug type? Weird.
Oddish.
I did debate using a Blossom on the team, but I just figured it was going to be so weak it wouldn't be worth it. Because, like, we have a significant lack of grass on our team. And I know that eventually we're going to come up against a Quagsire, that water grind type. Like, there's a significant lack of good grass types in Generation 2. All the grass types are pathetic. Blossom probably is the best one. Well, you know, besides, like, Meganium and the starter, like, the starter line. Right. I need to find another Paris, please. is this the same music as well from the Ruins of Alph? I think it might be. All the mysterious areas use it. How old is that game? I believe, well, this one specifically is Crystal from 2001, but Gold and Silver were released in 2000. So, 24 years? It's pretty old, but it still holds up pretty well. Like, I used to think that, like, Generation 1 and 2's original games were not that, like, great. Like, with all the changes that have been made since those games, I thought the original cartridges were just not as exciting to play anymore, but playing through Generation 1 with the original project was really fun. It gave me a deeper appreciation for, that game specifically, so I'm hoping this does the same thing for Crystal. I think so far I am enjoying it. Like, I've mentioned it at the start of the stream, but I have played through Silver in its completion for what I want to do on that file. I haven't done that with Gold yet, but I will. And obviously throughout this process, we will do the same for Crystal in these streams. But I think like Generation 2 was always like held up better than Generation 1 anyway. In some aspects, it actually doesn't. Mainly the level scaling or like the level, just having the right levels by the end of the game. But other than that, like, there's so many, like, great positives in Generation 2 compared to Gen 1, so it's still, the two of them are still holding up really well, in my opinion. And it's been nice to be able to replay them for this series. A parrot shouldn't be this hard to find. What's the encounter rate on this thing? 5%? What? Although, if I did a repel trick for a level 6... I could eliminate Venonat, which is 30%, so I could make it slightly easier, but we'll find it. Sybil got out of her bed to go into the kitchen and get a drink or get some food, and she's come back and curled up into her bed by shoving her head underneath the blanket. The rest of her is exposed, but her head is neatly tucked into her own blanket. Adorable. Why am I not getting any encounters? What the hell? There we go. I thought like dungeony areas like this always had a higher encounter rate. Oh, whoops. Come on, Paris. Piss off, Psyduck. Why is the Psyduck in here? This is such a weird place for a Psyduck to be encountered. Again, I don't think you find him in Gold and Silver here. I don't remember it anyway. I would like a Paris, that's all I would like, and then I can move on. One that I won't kill. There we go. Right, I just need to use Bite, and then we'll throw a ball. His Leech Life is super effective for some reason. Okay. Let's go with Pokeball. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so the reason we got Paris is quite simple. Paris is just a great HM user, and is just going to be very handy for a lot of the HMs we need to use in this game. Such, oops. Well, let's pick it up first. Let's talk to this lad here.
Wow, thanks a whole bunch! My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge.
Oh, I've encountered the wild Pokemon standing in front of me. It's a Psyduck. Let's see, where is... There we go. I'll add Paris to my Pokedex, even though I don't need it.
Farfetch'd! My Farfetch'd! You found it for us, kid! Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid! Now, how could I thank you? I know he'd take this.
I just got caught. Woo!
That's the cut, HM. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear smaller trees. Of course, you have to have that gym badge from Azalea to use it.
Alright, let's teach it. And I'm pretty sure that the Farfetch'd only spawns here for that when you beat the gym, so I know he's explaining how HMs work, but also like it seems a bit weird whenever you already have beaten the gym. But yeah, Paris, this is why I thought Paris could do it in Generation 1, but it can learn Cut, and it can learn Flash, and I believe it can learn another HM, another HM, another HM. What else is it I've taught it? I can't remember. But I'm also gonna use it for another purpose in a minute. As a charcoal maker with me, you'll be first rate in 10 years. But yeah, this will just mean that we don't have to use Cut on another Pokemon, which is gonna be nice to not have to like delete it later on. And if I ever need like a handy HM user, Paris is gonna be right there on my PC. Oh yeah, that's why. So we go back here, and even though we were ahead of the Cut Master, if we go in here, there he is. You chased off Team Rocket and went to Ilex Forest alone? That takes guts. I like that. Come train with us. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is charcoal that I made. Fire-type Pokemon will be happy to hold that. So this will boost our Fire-type moves, which is going to be great for Quilava, of course. So let's give him that charcoal to hold. Nice. Nice. Right. Let's go into the forest. Spooky, scary forest. Oh, I have an idea. Let's put away Hoot Hoot. Good evening, you're out late. Leave me alone, stop judging me. It's almost 10, it's not that late. You say that from 6 PM as if 6 PM is late. But you also think that 10 AM is day? Like, morning ends at 10 AM? Are you fucking insane? Who's getting up at 9 AM to play Pokemon? So stupid. Like, I would love to show off more of the like the day and the morning encounter stuff, but like, it either means staying up until 4 AM, which we did do, like, I think previous stream because of just how late I went live, but it means I want to go live and do it where I'm not staying up late. It means getting up at like 8 AM. And that doesn't happen with me, especially like on a weekend, which is the only time I could actually do that. If I have a job to do at 9 AM, I can't be streaming at 8 AM, you know what I mean? So, there's a bit of a problem there. I found a Pokemon under the tree. Tree Pokemon, Venonat. Ilex Forest Shrine. It's in honor of the forest's protector. It went completely unused in Gold and Silver. I was gonna say Generation 2, but this is Gen 2, and it goes used. Eventually, we'll see it. Found an X attack. That'll be useful on Zubat to increase its friendship a little bit more. Nothing. There's like a lot of like random little hidey holes in this place that sort of make me think that there's something missing or not missing, but like something hidden on the ground. I'm just walking out to places and just spamming the A button. An ether.
Oddish.
I need to quickly look something up. We might be getting a new Pokemon today after all. I wasn't sure about it originally. But I think now, more than ever, I can confirm that I think we are. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it too. So with this we get a TM, but it has outside of battle effects like an HM. Rattle trees with Headbutt. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon fall out. So I am going to hopefully be able to teach this to... Ah, damn it. Can it not learn it? Can Parasect learn it? Let's see, where's Parasect? It cannot. Oh man, that's like the last thing that could have been good for you. And I remembered as well what the other move was I was thinking about. It was Rock Smash, which is also not an HM in this game. But we have Headbutt. Headbutt is... It's going to be good. It's going to be useful. But you only get one TM of it, I think. And I don't really intend to teach it to any of my main Pokemon. So I need to figure out who I'm going to teach this to. Let's see. Let me see. What can you do? Can you... Alright, you fit the bill. And do you learn... Yes, you do. Okay. That has helped things significantly. We're going to catch another Pokemon here. This regrew fast. I'm also so glad that it was Gen 2 already that like made it so you could just click on the thing that needed an HM, so the trees or the water, and activate the move, rather than having to go to the pause menu and activate it that way. In retrospect, like it feels like it takes so long in Gen 1. It doesn't take as long as it does. It doesn't take as long as it feel like it does once you're like in it and doing it frequently. But in general, it is quite a lengthy process. We want a Psyduck now, I've decided. Another bite should do the trick. Double flinch, nice. Ta-da! Okay. And so Psyduck can learn Headbutt, and will be useful later in the game. I should add Psyduck to my Pokedex, because I keep on adding random Generation 1 Pokemon that I don't really need, but they're going to be useful for the playthrough in different ways. Psyduck caught. Okay, so now that we have Headbutt, let's see if we can encounter everything on these trees. Nope. Well, anyway, what we're going to do is going to require the use of these trees. Now, these trees sort of randomly decide how they spawn things. Like, I don't know how to explain what they do, but essentially each individual tree has a spawn chance. It might be a good tree, it might be a bad tree, and you can find Pokemon in them. I want to see if we can find at least one thing naturally. And then what I've brought up on the side here is something I was originally debating like not using because I wanted to do it authentically, but then I realized that it's going to be like really fucking annoying to do it authentically. But we want a team member that comes out of a tree only. And it's not in this area, and I wouldn't have known that. I would have sat here and looked for it the entire time if I hadn't looked this up previously. But there you go, you see we can find Pokemon in the tree. So I need to tell this little program I'm using where I want to locate the Pokemon, and I need to input my trainer ID. So our ID is 03757 on Route 33, and we need to find a rare tree, which, looks like it might not exist there. Route 34, oh, whoops, Route 33. Interesting, interesting. Oh. Alex Forest. I don't think I can find the Pokemon I'm looking for. Yeah. Well, that sucks. So it looks like there's only a couple trees. Wait a minute. Shouldn't there be... Oh, that's right. Azalea Town. Yeah, let's zoom back out. Over there. You gotta be kidding me. Do all of these land? Hi there. Welcome to the stream, Riddle. Or Riddick, sorry. I believe I might be scundered. It seems every location where I could find the Pokemon I'm looking for is not on a tree. Uh-oh. That I can actually hit. That is really upsetting. Where can I find what I'm looking for? This is a problem. My ID is cursed. No. 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 Oh god, what is going on? Oh no. I think there's a decent chance that we might not be able to find the Pokemon that we're looking for. One moment. I'm only having a minor crisis. Oh, there you are. Where can you be found? Okay, right, so go back to this. Route 29. Well, it says here that it can't be found. I'm so unclear. Well, hold on. Maybe there's... Maybe this information is just incorrect. Let's see. Where the fuck? Details. Okay, no, just... Cerebee's information is fucking out of date. For some reason, right. 33. Then Route 42. Where the hell's Route 42? There? Okay, well at least I can do it there. Okay. Oh, well. So, the Pokemon we want to catch can be found on Route 33, which is to the right of Azalea Town. Fuck off, Anthony! This is Anthony the Hiker. It's mind-blowing. I took a hike in Dark Cave yesterday, see? Well, there were tons of Dunsparce around. You have to see it. I get this feeling that Dunsparce may be timid. I didn't see any where there were strong Pokemon. Alright then, be good. That'd be handy if I didn't go for the 1 or 5% encounter, but I did, so there. So yeah, I have to wait until a much later route to get the Pokemon I'm looking for. Great. And it's just purely because I got unlucky with my trainer ID. Hooray. I'm doing fine. I hope you're keeping well as well. I'm sorry for holding up the stream there for a second. Unfortunately, the encounter rates on trees and are very strange. There's like... What is it? There's normal trees, rare trees, and then basically blank trees. So... you just might get a rare encounter tree, you might get a normal encounter tree, or you might just get a tree that does no encounters. So it fucking sucks. And the Pokemon I wanted to encounter has much more encounters in Gold and Silver, but here in Crystal, Route 33 is the earliest we can find it, and it just so happens that it doesn't land on any of my tree locations with my ID. So we're shit out of luck until like a later stream. Pretty good. He's very nice. No, he's not nice at all. He's actually very bad. So let's just move the fuck on. I thought I was gonna do something cool, but I'm not. Hi, Psyduck. I appreciate your assistance in headbutting a tree, but you haven't helped me in the slightest because the game was against me from the very beginning. Which is true because my ID was generated at the very beginning. I do like some of the Pokemon you can find though, in Ilex Forest. It's weird that like on a rare tree you cannot find... So it's saying here that on a normal tree you can find a 5% Butterfree and a 5% Beedrill, which is super cool, but you can't find them on rare trees? It also says Pinecone can be found on rare tree or on common trees and not rare. I'm so confused. Why would Pinecone, which is the one cool thing you want to find in these trees, only locatable on common trees? See if we can find one more encounter just for fun. I don't remember this guy. There we go. What do we find? Kakuna. And it's really cool because you can find them asleep already. Which means they enter without doing their cry, and they maybe don't do an animation too, I think. You're a trainer? I think there wasn't any trainers in Gold and Silver in this area. A double flinch again. You love to see that. Nice. Okay. Paris. Well, now we know that Leech Life is super effective, so let's use that. Oh, isn't this ironic? Oh, that was me. Oh, the move looked like it came from Paris, so I thought... okay, well. Aren't I just a stupid son of a bitch? Probably gonna regain all of that health. Nice. Don't have to worry about the paralyze. Bugcatcher win. I hadn't seen that Pokemon before. What, Zubat? Zubat? I'll use Headbutt in other places too. Yeah, like this one right here, with this shiny Pineco. Imagine though. Imagine. People would say I was cheating. Literally no one would believe me if I had called that. Alright. Did you see the shrine honoring the protector? It watches over the forest from across time. I think that it must be a grass-type Pokemon. Oh honey, you're making a Pokédex. It must be hard if Pokemon won't appear. Try using this TM. I got TM12. It's Sweet Scent. Use it wherever Pokemon appear. Pokemon will be enticed by it. Thank you. Don't I have a Paralyzed Cure Berry? I do. I also have a Paralyzed Heal. I'm going to use that because it's less useful. Because then I can equip a Paralyzed Heal Berry if I need to. And that'll be more useful because I can use it in battle. I'm just going to drop a quick save before I hit these guys up. This is where I do my training. 4 Pokemon, Jesus Christ. Level 7. I seem to be over leveled, but again, I am using only 2 Pokemon versus what normally people will be doing at this stage 4 or 6. You know, we are a little bit ahead of where we should be, because our team members that I need to get are a little bit more spaced out than I'd like them to be. It's so sad. But, can only do what we're able to do, I'm afraid. Sandshrew. Sandshrew has such a good sprite in this game, look at that. What a cool Pokemon. That won't do anything against my special type Dark type move. Spearow. He's actually got a variety of different members. It's actually nice to see a trainer with different Pokemon instead of just fucking 4 Rattatas and a Wobbuffet. That's not what I meant to say. A Metapod. Wobbuffet would actually be interesting. That's a good point though. That's a Pokemon that I've realized that like I played through the entirety of like Pokemon Silver and I'm not sure if I encountered a single Wobbuffet. Thank you, Samuel. Beaten by a passing stranger. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're trying to become a... That's a cool bit of lore. Or, like, flavor text. He's trying to become a gym leader. That's pretty cool. Good luck. Good luck to random kid. Be that gym leader. How cool would it have been if in, like, Gen 3 or 4, that kid was actually a gym leader and only people who paid attention to that specific text were aware of it. He didn't draw any attention to the fact he's from Johto. He just said... he just had his name. And that was it. And maybe like a Fearow or something. I don't know. One of the Pokemon that he used in that team. Let's see, who did he use? He used Spearow. I remember that one. He used Rattata. And I forget the rest. I have a shit memory. I don't know what type of trainer he wants to become because it looked like he was probably leaning more towards normal type. You have a berry? I did consider using Snubbull and then Granbull on the team, but I wasn't really keen on it. Like, I like to pick Pokemon that I'm, like, a fan of. And I just kind of don't really like Granbull that much. But I thought, like, even though I'm not, like, that big into, like, the Zubat line or Crobat itself, it's a cool Pokemon aesthetically, and it also gets me to show off the, friendship evolution mechanic as well. Why does it end this way? I'm sorry, my guy. Hey, okay, there was a trainer here originally. Oh, it might have been this guy, but he's just been moved. Though I thought the trainer had Drowsy. Let's see, what do we find in this area? Let's see, what does Pokeearth say? Oh god, where is it? Which page was it on? Oh, I have so many tabs open. Okay, Route 34. Yeah, so let's see. Pokemon Crystal at nighttime. We have no new Pokemon to find in this area. But there is one that's slightly important. Because in here is the daycare center. Now, we're not going to go into this today. Not right now. But just know that this will be important for the future. If we can find what we're looking for here. No, I'm not going to catch it. I'm just going to show it off. I don't know why. These all fucking know what it is if I'm talking about the daycare center. Hi, Drowsy. Oh, cool, Jigglypuff. Ah. I'll try one more. We don't need to show it off. You know what it is. Excuse me. And the stream's been going on a while, so I do want to keep it moving. Yeah. It's Ditto. It's Ditto. It's Ditto. Of course it's Ditto. We're talking about the fucking daycare center. It's Ditto. I do like that they put Ditto outside the daycare center so that you can catch one and use it. Very cool. Very cool. I said one more and I'm looking for one more. I said one more and then I looked for one additional one because that's who I am. An Abra. I think we've seen every Pokemon on this route but the Ditto, but I think it is like a 5% encounter, so it is not the easiest thing to encounter in the world. I don't think you can even repel trick for it. Because you find it at level 10 and everything else here is level 10 or higher, so yeah, you cannot repel trick the Ditto. We got a Hoppip. Look at those soulless eyes. Let's see, is Leech Life gonna be good for you? I should probably go and heal, because I'm running out of HP. Or PP. Another Hoppip. One of these kind of trainers. I used 3 Hoppip and all they know is Tail Whip and Splash. How did they ever get experience? I have no idea. Like, why did they teach Hoppip Splash? And I don't mean this trainer. I mean whoever programmed this Pokemon. Who was like, yes, Splash should be learned by another Pokemon that isn't Magikarp. A Bulbasaur? Oh, that's different. Oh, I'm running low on, PP, so you can have a Supersonic. Good, good, good. I don't think Leech Life is going to do anything. You're a Grass Poison, so that'll be neutral. Wow, that confusion lasted long. Okay, we've got 1 bite left. Let's just go ahead and use it. That is annoying. It's going to make our last attack of Leech Life be a lot worse. Please stop. Come on, Supersonic. Why are you not hitting? Oh my god. My precious attack. Here we go. Yeah. My attack strength doesn't matter if you attack yourself. Or if I get a critical hit, but what are the chances of that? Oh. Nice. Whee! Oh no, I just can't win. I just realized I forgot to talk to that other trainer. Oh, cool. She just gonna give me shit. Neat. Alright, let's put Quilava up front, because Zubat has like no attacks left. And we could use Struggle Strat, but eh. Do you want to give me phone number? No.
Jigglypuff, yeah, Jigglypuff. It's Jigglypuff.
I wonder if I was to use my voice changer, could I make it sound more like Jigglypuff? But it's all the way over there, so I'm not going to bother trying. I'll tell you what we're going to do, though. I'm going to go into the next city, heal, and come back. Because, like, I do want to keep these guys equal level, and Quilava is still ahead, so I'll switch Zubat back out. She has been doing all the work tonight, essentially, but I like to keep my Pokemon as even level as possible. I don't like them sort of climbing away. Thank you. I love the little bow they do. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get rid of this unknown. We don't need this in the team. Right, did I put Zubat back out front? Yes, I did. Drop a quick little save. And let's get this guy. I'm confident in my ability to raise Pokemon. Want to see? Fine. If I must.
Psyduck.
Oh, 14. Okay, things are crawling back up to the level they should be. Let's use a supersonic on it. Never, every fucking time I say it out loud. Alright, well I didn't like it anyway. It didn't fucking work anytime I tried to like verbalize I wanted to use it. I feel like Gen 2 is very brutal on its like level up movesets. Because I feel like you're stuck using the same moves for like the entire game. Like in the team I've used for Pokemon Silver, one of the Pokemon that I have on it still has Tackle. And I've beaten the entire game. Like, I have a moveset planned out for all the Pokemon on that team, but it never got to the stage where I was able to teach that Pokemon all the moves I wanted to teach it, and it still has Tackle. It's fucking wild. And thankfully, we can do an extra battle here at nighttime with this guard, which is interesting. They brought this mechanic back in Generation 4 as well. Oh, cool, this guy will tell me when there's sales. Okay, cool. Looks like there's more phone numbers in this game. But yeah, in Generation 4 they have this mechanic back. Okay, well that wasn't very interesting. They have this mechanic back where only at nighttime will security guard officer trainers actually fight you. And they have a unique... theme, which is interesting as well.
Who goes there? What are you up to?
That's very interesting. I like the idea that this trainer only fights at night because he's a security guard, but also like if you're someone who played during the day and never at nighttime because you were a responsible child, you would never know about this encounter. And he doesn't do it whenever you see them like line of sight. He only does it when you interact with them. So me, as a kid, would never have talked to him, because when I was younger, I just tried to avoid all trainer battles. So like, yeah, it's kind of interesting how easy it would have been to miss that. Hey, you're gonna have to do most of the damage to yourself, my guy, because I'm not doing enough. I can survive one more of those, I think. Alright, nice. No! Okay, well... Fuck. Sorry, Fanpy. Oh yeah, back to Zubat. Let's go for another bite. Oh, it has bite as well. Makes sense, it is a dog. Alright, well we take it down with this hit at least. Damn, the experience gain isn't going as fast as I thought it would be. You're a tough little kid. That's right. I'll beat the shit out of you. Can I get your phone number? I see nothing wrong. You be good and stay out of trouble. Yes, sir. I don't think I battled that guy, but let me go heal up again, and then we'll battle him. I'm now curious about the department store. I'll heal first, because I'll forget otherwise. Yeah, the department store. Every game has one. And this one seems to appear really early compared to some of the other games. See what we can find. Shop again today. Oh boy. Mom's good at bargain hunting. She always buys stuff at lower prices. Oh boy. The department store has a decent selection, but some items are only available as Game Corner prizes. Is that in here? I would have thought that would have been at the Game Corner and not in the department store. You got your typical Pokemon Center here, or Pokemon Mart here with regular items. For some reason, he needs 2 cashiers to do 1 cashier's job because this guy sells you the rest of the stuff you'd see at a Pokemon Center, Pokemart, Pokeballs and stuff. I'm gonna buy 15 of those because I'm a little bit short on Pokeballs. You can buy revives as well, like super early, like compared to like Generation 1. They took... It's hard to decide which numbers to keep. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start planning out my Pokegear as well. Oh, isn't that nice? I'm really impatient. I use X speed and battles to speed up my Pokemon. I think this guy does the selling of all the X items if you want them. When you battle, do you use X special? It's awesome, it really jacks up special attack. I do not. I do not care for them, but if it's gonna make my Crobat more friendly, then I'll do it. Yeah. Oh, and then we got this guy that sells us drugs. Heavy drugs. For jacking up our Pokemon stats. I do love strong Pokemon. I feed them protein to crank up their attack. Machoke, Kadabra, Haunter, and Graveler. I heard there are others too. Your defense. Except whenever they name the Pokemon like Assface or something. Mystery Gift. With just a little beep, you get a gift. How do I activate Mystery Gift? Well, this guy wants a trade. Abra for Machop is a bit of a weird trade, but why couldn't we evolve them? A lady comes to check out Pokemon. She even gives away TMs. It's Sunday today! Is that this lady? Oh. Electrifying Punch. An electric punch, it may paralyze. A fiery punch may cause a burn. An icy punch may cause freezing. An attack that may make... Oh, there's Headbutt. Okay, you can buy it more times. Okay, that's good to know. Right. Do any of my Pokemon want any of these moves? Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. One of them does. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to learn it just yet. No. When Quilava evolves, it's going to be able to learn Thunder Punch, which is super cool. Like, I like my electric types, so having no electric type user on the team is a bit upsetting. But I will be able to get one eventually. You listen to Lucky Channel. If you want to win, trade Pokemon with as many people as possible to get different ID numbers. If you're tired, try the vending machine drinks. Well then, let's just do it. Shall we buy a drink? Buy a freshwater, see if we can get an additional one, because there is a chance. No. Oh well. And here we are on the roof. I don't feel like this was in gold and silver. Oh wow. Will you quit bothering me? If I keep talking to you, will you do something? No. Okay. I'm tired. I sometimes come up to the rooftop to take a break from shopping. Where's the woman that gives me TM? What the hell is that on the left? They have bargain sales here every so often. What the hell is this? Pardon who says an adult can't get into this. I'm gonna be back every day to collect all the dolls. Is that a fucking like gachapon? And those are like the little capsules, are you serious? I know that like gachas are like huge in Japan. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. Although I don't believe I'm getting a free TM from anybody, so I'm pissed. Where's that woman? Does my Quilava suit your needs? you.
Jesus.
Welcome to Basement. I don't actually understand how this works, but essentially these different areas just open up throughout the game. I'm sure I could look it up and figure out how, but it always was just so baffling to me. Basically, these guys say the stuff on the ground's junk. Take it if you want it. So like you can just, there's a whole bunch of items you can get here. But then they also say, you're holding us up. Our policy is to work behind the scenes where no one can see us. I lose my passion for work if someone's watching. Come on, kids, scoot. So I'm like, how does this work? I'm assuming it must be something like a daily thing, like the first time you encounter it, it triggers it, and then the next day things will get moved, and you have to come back, and the next day after that things get moved again. I don't know. I've never actually looked into what triggers those things to move, but they just move eventually, and then you get access to all the items, so it's pretty cool. I wish I knew how it worked, though. I could Google it, but not right now. Let's see. There's one more thing I want to grab real quick before I continue back down to catch that last trainer. We got a gym here, but what I'm looking for is... Hello. I know there's a new bike shop, but I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, it is a confusing town. It's not this door, but I wanted to see what this is. Treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Zubat. It's quite cute. Use an item on my Pokemon and it acts really something. I keep losing in battles and my Pokemon end up fainting. Maybe that's why my Pokemon don't like me much. This woman is essentially the friendship checker for this game. I don't know what something cute means, but hopefully that means that the friendship level's going well. And Bike Shop Man. I moved here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? You ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number, and I'll loan you a bicycle. Child labor! Woo! My bicycles are first free. You can ride them anywhere. Alright. You heard the man. We can ride them anywhere. This isn't the time to use that. I've been lied to! Oh, we have a bike now, finally! I'll speed things up a little bit. Whee! Bum 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 bum. So this is the radio tower. What do you want, pest? Scram. Welcome! Hi, are you here for the lucky number show? Want me to check the ID numbers of your Pokemon? If you get lucky, you win a prize. This week's ID is 42319. Let's see if you have a match. Nope, none of your ID numbers match. So we gotta do trades with other Pokemon. So my gold and my silver, my red, blue, and yellow. You know, those will help us get some of your ID numbers. The chances of us winning anything substantial out of this are very minimal. We have a special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Yes. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning? Yes. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a Pokemart. I believe so. Does HM1 contain Flash? No. Contains Cut. Is Falconer the Violet gym leader who uses Bird Pokemon? Yes. Do Goldenrod Game Corner's slots have Charmander on their reels? No? I haven't checked. There we go. Those questions are different than they are in Gold and Silver. Alright, now we can use the radio. I love Mary from Pokemon Talk. I only know what she sounds like though. Ah, good. Ben is a fabulous DJ. His sweet voice makes me melt. Ah, good. Parasocial behavior. We love to see it. But yeah, now we have access to the radio, which has such classics as Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk. With me, Mary. I just realized this is like Professor Oak's theme.
Hoothoot may be seen around Route 29.
Hoothoot's so unbearably hot.
Eradicate may be seen around Route 43.
Eradicate's heart-meltingly guarded.
Pidgey,
like I know like this is telling us like where we can find certain Pokemon, and then obviously Mary's dialogue is just a bunch of different like pre-made things that are clearly randomly selected. But yeah, this is Professor Oak's theme from his lab in Generation 1, which is cool. we have Pokemon Music, which today is playing Pokemon March. It is a way of doubling the encounter rate, and it seems to alternate, so it's Saturday and Sunday is Pokemon March, then I believe it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is Pokemon Lullaby, where it halves the encounter rate. So Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday has Pokemon March for the double encounter rate, which is much more useful if you're looking to encounter things. Lucky Channel is just the ID number thing. Buena's password. What is this? Potion. Don't forget it. I'm in Goldenrod's radio tower. Buena here. Okay, well. And that's everything. We'll leave that for now. You can select a different channel, and that will play that channel's music while you're walking around. Let's see if we can find Buena. Lullabies on radio make Pokemon sleep. Hi, I'm Buena. Do you know about the radio program called Password? If you can tell me the password from the program, you will earn points. Save up those points and trade them to that sweet young lady over there for some choice prizes. Here you go. It's your very own point card. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna die. Blue card. I don't think this was in gold and silver. Yes, I did. Do you remember? Yes, I do. Wow, thank you. What was your name again? It's me. Hello. Oh, fuck. Hello. Everyone ready? I want to hear you shout out today's password for Adam. He's Potion. Yippee, that's right. You did tune in. I'm so happy. You earned 1 point. Congrats. Yep, our contestant was Adam. Thanks for coming. I hope all you listeners will come too. I will be waiting. I feel like that's just like begging for trouble, having listeners come to the radio station. Cashing your points for all the lovely prizes of your choice. Which prize do you like? Ultra Ball, Full Restore, Nuggets, Rare Candies, Proteins, Irons, Carbos, Calcium, HP. Sweet! There's some good prizes just for fucking looking at the radio. Oh, hello. Sorry, authorized personnel will only beyond this point. It wasn't that way before. There's something wrong with the director. Is he dead? Well, let's get out of here. I didn't mean to go this long. I was gonna go and fight that one trainer in the previous route and then call it a day, but I just got sidetracked by everything else. Right, let's go and beat him. Your playground, Goldenrod City. Well, we'll look at this next time. Did I heal? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. Okay, we only got one trainer left to fight here. So let's go and fight him. I'm the best of my class at Pokemon. Well, good for you, you little fun man. Let's see. My dad tells me radio station used to have meetups like that. It was a different time. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I would never have expected that. I suppose with, like, the age of social media, like, I mentioned it earlier, but, like, the whole, oh God, what's it called? When you idolize someone that you've never met, like, what the fuck is that called again? Parasocial. The whole parasocial behavior, ever since, like, social media became such a huge thing, is maybe part of it. Like, I feel like it's probably less so for, like, radio people. Like, I think people who listen to the radio aren't quite that extreme. But you know. I couldn't imagine it now. Like, we have, like, I think every place has their own local radio station. So, like, I'm sure, like, you know, there probably could be some easy enough way where you could meet up with the people from those shows, but I just couldn't picture it, honestly. Mostly because it's just, like, getting someone on the radio show and trusting them to do it properly and not fuck things up. I don't know. But I suppose people phone into radio shows all the time, and those go fine. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Remember that guy? That's a lot of damage, that guy. You know him. Right. Confusion's important, because you do more damage to yourself than I can do to you, so please do that to yourself. Thank you. And I think with that, Zubat has now... Nope. Diglett. Well, I can at least hit you with Bite. Because Bite was going to do nothing against Mankey. You know, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure Diglett in Generation 1 had, like, crazy speed. So we got to outspeed it there, which is kind of cool. Well, I'm glad that confusion did some good damage. What are you scratching me with? Your nose? Hey, that should tick me over to level 19, and that's both of our Pokemon now equally leveled. Confuse Ray, much better. Now we have 2 confusion moves. One is 100%, the other one isn't. Hell yeah. There we go, and Anthony's calling. I think I might delete Anthony's number because I don't need his advice about Dunsparce because I have a Dunsparce already. I have 2 of them. So I'm going to remove his number. And do you want to give me your number as well? No. Let's have one more look to see if we can find a wild Ditto and then we'll call this an episode. No. But that will do it for this evening of streaming. Has been a lovely time. I'm glad to finally be back doing it. I don't know when I'm next going to be doing it because it's just a matter of having the time. But next time on the Pokémon Master Challenge, we've got all of Goldenrod to explore. We only explored it briefly there, but we do have our 3rd gym to take down. We've got a couple of other areas. We've got to look at the Goldenrod, the game corner. We have an underground as well, so we'll have a look at that. And, actually, no, wait. Let me have a quick look. 1 second. Before we wrap up, I need to check one thing. Oh, bollocks. Right. I'm pretty sure that what I'm going to check isn't going to be here, but I'm going to look anyway. So let's extend the stream for a little bit longer. Using my How are we going to cheat with your Pokemon? But yeah, there's a mechanic down here that's going to be important, which I just need to see if it's active today, because that'll just be useful. Primer. Ugh. Another Grimer. Alright, well that was just a small roadblock. Hopefully I can just avoid the other trainers. I don't really want to fight them all right now. I want to save them for next time, but yeah, hopefully next time will come much sooner than this one compared to the last stream. I did take a long time between them. Try not to talk about things like that because it does cause the VODs to be like kind of dated in a way. Where it's like, oh, I like the VODs to be able to be watched back without. Oh, good, they are here. Okay, so this is one of 2 brothers that does massages, and the massage increases your Pokemon's friendship. So with us having a friendship evolution, we are going to take advantage of that before I end the stream because it's a daily thing, so I may as well do it while I'm here. And between episodes, I'll probably continue to come to him as long as I remember to load up my game and do it. But basically, there is an older brother and a younger brother. The younger brother, I believe, he says he's less experienced, or less expensive. I'll spiff up your Pokemon for just 300. So they have 3 different levels they can increase you by. Let's see if I can get my little picture up again to see if it tells me. Yeah, it doesn't explicitly tell me in here. Well, anyway. basically there's 3 levels, and I can tell you which one is going to be which. I don't know how much levels it puts it up by, but let me just show you. There we go, all done. Zubat looks a little happier. I believe that's like the bottom. And it's just basically like a percentage chance about which one you're going to get, so we're just going to reset till we get the best one. Oh, I suddenly have Mystery Gift. Just talking to that girl triggered it. Press A to link IR device, press B to cancel it. That's so interesting. I don't know if we're going to be able to do any of this, but I'd love to be able to. I don't know what mystery gifts you can actually get. I know that Pokémon Stadium 2 has mystery gifts that you can get from it, but I guess we'll wait and see whenever we finally start that little project up as well. That's also another thing where I'm like, I don't even know when to begin Stadium 2. Compared to Stadium 1, it was so much clearer. Stadium 2, you really don't need your connected game until like very, very like later in the game. So I don't really know what to do. Anyway, we're going to reset this so we can get the highest value here, and then we'll call it a stream. But it's basically your Pokemon looks delighted. So I think Little Happier is the lowest. Then it's like Seems Happy is like the second, and then Delighted is the highest. There we go. That was good. That was very good luck. So we'll save it there because we got it. Sybil, hello. What are you doing? Yes, do you want out? Alright, go. Go, we're wrapping up stream now. I'll come get you. What are you?
Hello there. I sell it inexpensive.
Oh yeah, she serves the herbs. These make your Pokemon's friendliness drop if you use them, so I'm not gonna bother. But there we go, got past. And we'll get out and we'll save our game and call it an evening. But everyone, thank you so much for watching, my friends. We will catch up again and do this again, hopefully sooner rather than later. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully we'll get through more of this next time. We'll do the game corner, we'll do the underground entirely, we'll do the gym, and we will also look at the come on, you cut that out. We'll look at the oh god, what's it called? The daycare. We'll do the daycare as well. Have a wee look at it and show you how that works. But thank you so much for watching, my friends. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye. Thanks everyone, and have a lovely evening. Goodbye. Put that over there. Save our game. Bye-bye. Bye! Yes, Sybil, I know. The lovely folks won't let us go. Okay, I'm coming. Alright. Bye. I know. I know.